Initially, the command was that she would stay in the house of the husband for 1 year. But later on, this was abrogated. But if they leave of their own accord, then there is no blame upon you for what they do with themselves in an acceptable way. And Allah is exalted in might and wise. وَلِلْمُطَلَّقَاتِ مَتَاعٌ. And for divorced women is a provision. All divorced women is a provision according to what is acceptable. Meaning every woman who is divorced, she must be given something. And this is a duty upon who? The righteous. If the mahar was appointed, talaq happened, then again you have to give her something. The mahar was not appointed, still you have to give something. You must give something when two people are parting from each other. Why? Even though both are angry, emotionally hurt from one another, still Allah says, give something. Because when you give something, when you give a gift, who is it that you free? Yourself. Yes, you bring a smile on the face of the other person, but more than that, you benefit yourself. You free yourself of guilt. You free yourself of the bad feelings, of hatred, of pain. كَذَلِكَ يُبَيِّنُ اللَّهُ لَكُمْ آيَاتِهِ لَعَلَّكُمْ تَعْقِلُونَ. Thus does Allah make clear to you His verses that you might use reason. Use reason. Allah has revealed His laws. Have you not considered those who left their homes in many thousands fearing death? Allah said to them, die. Then He restored them to life. And Allah is full of bounty to the people, but most of the people do not show gratitude. We learned that plague spread in a particular town, and the people thought that they would die. So what happened? In order to save their lives, they fled. But when they fled, they died where they fled to. The fact is that our running away from a situation does not guarantee security. It does not guarantee safety. It does not guarantee that things will be good. What is decreed for us, what is meant to hit us, will hit us. Whether we are in the midst of a problem, or we have just escaped the problem. Many times it happens that a person escapes one land in order to save his life. But what happens in the process? He dies in the process of escaping to another land. And this is something that is not strange in today's world. So what do we learn? That whatever happens, we should remember that Allah, His decision, we can never escape. This is what this teaches us. That Allah's decision concerning us is something we can never avoid. وَقَاتِلُوا فِي سَبِيلِ اللَّهِ. Muslims are prepared for battle. Fight in the cause of Allah. And know that Allah is hearing and knowing. Who is it? مَنْ ذَا الَّذِي يُقْرِضُ اللَّهَ قَرْضًا حَسَنًا. Who is it that would loan Allah a goodly loan, so He may multiply it for him many times over? And it is Allah who withholds and grants abundance. And to Him you will be returned. قَرْض حَسَنًا. Allah tells us to give qard hasana. What is qard hasana? It is that which a person spends to support the religion of Allah. Like we discussed earlier, many times we give in charity for our own personal gain, for our own personal benefit. But here we are taught that we should also spend for the religion of Allah as if it was our personal matter. Just as we spend on our education, our houses, we should also spend on the house of Allah. We should also spend for the promotion of the deen of Allah. And Allah says that the one who will give for the deen of Allah, then Allah takes it as a qard, as a loan, which means that He will definitely return it. And how much will He return? More than what you gave. So the one who gives in the way of Allah,